up in the countryside in Lincolnshire. I wanted to be a vet until I was about 16, and then it was either doctor or actor. Strange choice, I know. I never wanted to be a nurse particularly. I sort of fell into it, and then thought I'd see how I liked it, see if I was interested in medicine, and I actually was going to go apply to medical school while I was a student nurse. I still have my nurse's uniform. I think I'm going to frame it one day. My star sign is Aquarius. I think I am a true Aquarian from what I've read. But I tend to believe in my star signs if I like what they write on the day. If I don't like it, I think, oh, it's rubbish anyway. I wouldn't say I was particularly romantic. I like a bit of romance, of course, like any girl, and I like to be treated well. But I've had too much before from a boyfriend. He wants flowers every 5 minutes and it gets a bit slushy. I think that kills the sex, to be honest with you. But of course I like a bit of romance and I want to be treated well. Take me out for dinner. Sounds really silly, but when I was younger, I think the most romantic thing I've ever done was, it was my boyfriend's birthday. I was quite young, teenager, and I cooked him dinner and I made him this pie and I spelt out his name and his age on the pie because it was his birthday, and he ate it. And the most romantic thing that anyone's ever done for me was when I was at school and I was mortified. I was about, 13 or 14, and a guy who was a couple of years older than me at school came round to my house, rang the doorbell, I opened the door, and he was standing in the street with his guitar. And he said, Abigail, I've written a song for you. And it was, Abigail, Abigail. And he started singing. Can you imagine that when you're about 13? I nearly died. And he went right through all these verses, and I had to stand there. And he had this look in his eye, and he was so sweet. And I had to go, right, thanks, bye. And off he went down the street, and my mum was really cross with me. She said, you should have asked him in. And I was like, well, I didn't want to. But, I was mortified at the time. But looking back now, I'm older, what balls that he had to do that. And I think that was really cool, actually. So, hi, Gordon, if you're watching. I got caught kissing behind the bike sheds a couple of times at school. Although, to be honest, not as much as some of the other girls, because I didn't actually tend to go out with anybody my own age. Once I got to about 16, I was always going out with older guys who weren't at school. So they didn't tend to come behind the bike sheds. What do I look for in a man? A pulse? Most unusual place I've had sex was about 5 minutes ago in the back of this limo. My favourite underwear probably have to be Agent Provocateur, because it's so sexy, and also they can adjust the sizes for you, because I can never buy my size anywhere. My size is 32F. Yes, believe it or not, girls. You try buying bras in that size. I think when it comes to how long you should wait before having sex with someone new, I think it's totally up to you. It can be as soon or as long as you like, as long as it's safe sex. Speaks the nurse. My family are incredibly supportive of my career. After everything we've been through, they've been amazing, and I think they're really proud of me now for coming through what I have and achieving what I've got today. This UK's growing obsession with celebrity is just, it's incredible, really, the celebrity culture, and it's made me what I am, so I'm very grateful to it, really. If I wasn't me, I don't think I'd really be interested in me very much, and I don't really understand what all the fuss is about, but I'm just glad that there is. I'd say one of my absolute favourite things about being a celebrity is that I get to take my girlfriends out to places with a free bar, and they can see other celebrities and have a giggle, and I feel that's my sort of reward to them for being such good friends to me through everything we've been through. Well, I just launched my calendar for next year, for 2005, which I'm very proud of and very excited about. First time you see that in the shops, it was very weird, considering that this time last year I was in a hospital ward. Obviously I've got quite a few things in the pipeline, but nothing I can tell you about just yet. I can't see myself settling down just yet. I think I've got a little bit more partying to do, but you never know, I could meet Mr. Right tomorrow.